chokes you up, DJ. I don't care how many races we've been to. When you get a sight like this, it just settles in and makes you think how lucky you are to be a part of this great sport.
Brother, you are 110% absolutely correct. And I think sometimes we take for granted the opportunities that we get, and sometimes events become just another race. But make no mistake about it, when you come to Fairbury, when you see this crowd, when you see those cell phones, when you see these guys in the pit area and these fans, you know and understand that this is not just another race, and that we are so darn lucky to get to do what we do.
Turn around, DJ. Front stretch is giving the back stretch a run for their money with these cell phone lights.
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
Way to go, front stretch. Let's get them lit up and show them how it's done over here. We haven't forgot about you either. Front stretch love with the cell phone lights as well. What a great sight. This is just awesome. Wave them off, guys. Give them a big send-off. We're going 4 wide next time. Mike, you get the honors of this 4 wide. So we'll get it started right now.
Everybody up on the back stretch. They've battled all summer long. The Fairbury American Legion Speedway is where they're going to settle the score. I proudly present to you on the back stretch. How about it? The 700 horsepower, fire-breathing, mud-slinging, ground-pounding Summit Racing Equipment modified tonight for $5,000 at America's Dirt Track. Hashtag Falls Big. Wave and a cheer.
Get another chance here, Mike, on the front stretch as they work their way out of turn number 4. Look at that, turn 3 in the pits, got some lights going as well. Gotta love that sight. One more time, Mike, here they come.
All right, front stretch, show the back stretch how it's done. The Summit Racing Equipment Modified Nationals coming at you 4 wide. Beautiful sight here at the Legion Speedway tonight.
The greatest sight in all of motorsports right there at our feet. Oh my goodness. What a sight. That is just so awesome. I never get tired of that, DJ. That is one thing in racing that I will never, ever get tired of, is watching drivers go 4 wide. And it's the formation of formations. Nothing else you can say. Mike Norris, let's take him to green for 40 laps and 5 large and crown a champion. Here we go.
It's going to be fun. Keep your eyes on 24. Keep your eyes on 96. The points battle going to be fun. Who's going to win here tonight? 40 laps, 5 green. We're green. They're going to tiptoe through turns 1 and 2. Why not 3 wide in the opening lap down the back? Straightaway, Rick. 21, 25, and 21. Derek Losh going to run to the inside. Weiser's going to be in the middle. A-Dog for the lead. No, it's Schwartz on the high side. He's got it.
3 wide for the lead on lap 1 of 40. You think these guys want to go? Oh, you better believe it, because right now Jacob Hawkins is the car on the move. He'll go to the outside of Losh. He'll take over the number 3 spot, set his sights on Alan Weiser. He'll dispatch him in turn number 1. Early muscle being flexed by the 13.
Jayhawk, the man on the move early on. Danny Schwartz slipped up just a bit. Here comes Jayhawk, bringing Losh along with him. Alan Weiser content on running the bottom of the speedway along with Tate Davenport. They kind of run the middle of the speedway. They work off 4. That top groove is very fast here this evening. The Dr. Danny Schwartz, Jayhawk showing the way. Losh 3rd, 4th, Weiser 5th, Arnold 6th. Is Paducah, Kentucky's Tate Davenport behind them. Moody and Harrison yet to get going, so we'll keep our eyes on that 24.
Kyle Strickler now working on McKay Wenger. He'll take over the number 10 spot. So Strickler on the move, started in 14th, worked his way to 10th, 4 in the books. That time Hawkins almost made a mistake, got sideways in 4.
Slide job, Mike Harrison and Logan Moody. Harrison going to take that spot away, so Harrison going to go to 8th here at the line. Again, back up front, Danny Schwartz, Jacob Hawkins, Derek Losh, and Alan Weiser. Your top 4 all running the high side of the Legion Speedway. 34 to go. Again, Schwartz slips up. Here comes Jayhawk, Rick, down the backstretch.
Ain't going to be but about 2 or 3 more laps. They're going to catch slower traffic, and then the dance is really going to be on, because they're going to have to figure out how to get around that hornet's nest that's 2 and 3 wide ahead of them. Hawkins all over Schwartz now for the lead. They'll head down the backstretch. Losh in hot pursuit, along with Weiser, the 99W of Arnold, the 18 of Davenport. Here comes Hawkins to the inside. He'll come up short.
He's doing a great job moving all over this racetrack, Rick. No doubt about it. He's got one of the fastest cars. Our first yellow flag of the evening comes out. But Jacob Hawkins moving all over the track. as he's up to second early on. Danny Schwartz, your leader, and debris over in turns 3 and 4, Rick.
So that'll stop the race for the first time in what was a very, very entertaining event, DJ, early on. Danny Schwartz with Jacob Hawkins all over him. Both drivers made a couple of little bobbles here and there that could have cost them big time. They were able to hold on to it, but I kind of like the way both of those two are driving right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And I talked to Jake Hawkins a little bit earlier as well, and he knew that he had a fast race car, but he was also one of those guys who said, I just kind of want to see what's going to happen. I want to see what the racetrack's going to do. I want to see what the cars in front of me are going to do. He said, and then we'll go from there. He said, but I know I've got a car that if things work out can go to victory lane here this evening.
Well, he doesn't have...
So we'll keep an eye on him as they work into 3 and 4. Harrison, the master of the slide job. We'll see if he can advance farther. Alan Weiser here on the restart. Here we go. Danny Schwartz. Down to the inside is Derek Losh. And down the backstretch, here comes Jayhawk. He may not waste any more time looking at a slide job. Thinks better of it. Oh, and Losh and Weiser. Here comes Arnold down to the inside. Maybe the inside group going to start going. They're 3 wide down the front straightaway. Losh, Weiser, and Arnold. 31 to go. Danny Schwartz controls the race. Losh slips up. Here comes Alan Weiser for that 4th spot. Weiser going to hold on for 4th. Arnold 5th. They're 3 wide. Here comes Kyle Strickler at 19 by Mike Harrison. Oh, my.
Boy, these guys are mixing it up mid-pack. Mike McKinney has been pretty much in a hornet's nest or a soup bowl mixer, if you will, since this started. He hasn't been able to go too much, but it's Strickler on the move. Kyle Strickler will get by Harrison, set his sights on the Davenport machine. Kyle Strickler with still 29 to go. Has himself a pretty good ride down low, but that time both Davenport and Harrison went by him.
28 to go. We'll see how long this top side holds up. 4 cars start venturing down to the inside. 21 at Danny Schwartz, but here comes Jacob Hawkins again. He'll look to the inside. 21 at Danny Schwartz going to hold him off. Losh 3rd. 4th is the 25 of Alan Weiser. Good 3-car scrum now for the 5th spot. Here comes Harrison starting to move down to the inside of Tate Davenport. Davenport going to hold him off. Davenport runs the middle of the speedway. Mike Harrison going to blast the cushion and go right on by Harrison now to 6th. Just as we say that, Schwartz slips up, battle for the race lead, Rick.
Well, Hawkins got the nose underneath him. This time he's going to pull a slide job in turn number 2.
Wow.
And Schwartz just let him go up, went right on by him. Here comes Derek Losh. Slide job in turn number 4. So twice Hawkins has thrown a slider. Twice Schwartz has answered back.
And another slide job was thrown by Mike Harrison. There goes Danny Schwartz again, new race leader. In car 13, Jacob Hawkins. The pair of 21's going to battle it up for the runner-up spot. Don't look now. Harrison up to 5th. As we got 24 to go, Jayhawk continues to show the way.
So Jacob Hawkins, the leader, with Danny Schwartz second, Derek Losh running 3rd, Alan Weiser 4th, Harrison is 5th, Arnold 6th, 7th is Strickler. Battle for 8th between Davenport and Wenger, and 10th now the Herminator on the move.
Kyle Strickler throwing a slide job at Arnold. He's going to go. Alan Weiser's pulled down to the inside of the speedway. We'll see if the 25 of A-Dog can make it work to his outside Losh. And then Mike Harrison, we'll see if he goes back upstairs. He does, right in front of Harrison and Losh. Jacob Hawkins, Danny Schwartz searching around for traction as well. 3-car scrum for the 3rd spot. Down the front straightaway, things are heating up here. The Legion Speedway behind your leader, Jacob Hawkins. Losh slips up. Here comes Weiser.
And just as Harrison found momentum, Strickler took that away from him. He'll slide him in turn number 4. All the while, Harrison answering back, wheel to wheel, door to door, side by side. Slide job by Harrison. Something had to give there, and it was going to be Strickler. He had a close encounter of the concrete kind.
Oh, my. 21, 25, 21, and 24 back here battling it for the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th spot. Allows Jacob Hawkins to drive away from him. Harrison looking to go to 4th. He's going to get that job around Derek Losh. Losh down to the inside of the speedway. So now you got Danny Schwartz, Alan Weiser, Mike Harrison, but here comes Losh again back to his inside. Harrison going to hold him on for 4th.
McKinney knows he's got to go because he wants this championship. Kenny Wallace battling with Tate Davenport for the number 9 spot. 11th spot right now is the 96M of Mike McKinney. So he has worked his way up a little bit. He's got a long way to go. Still plenty of time, but Mike McKinney has got to start picking them off.
Heavy lap traffic, 17 to go. Jacob Hawkins encountering heavy lap traffic. 21 of Danny Schwartz. Harrison now to 3rd as he goes by Alan Weiser. Mike Harrison up to 3rd, hoping for a caution. Jacob Hawkins hoping this thing stays green. He's marred in lap traffic. Here comes Schwartz. Here comes Harrison. We may have a race here in the next 5 laps. 16 to go, Rick. It's heating up. Oh,
David
baby.
Shane pulling in. He'll call it quits. Jacob Hawkins across the line. 16 laps to go. Swartz has caught him. Danny Swartz and Harrison have caught him. All of a sudden, the big lead that Hawkins has is evaporated. Traffic took care of that. Swartz to the inside of Hawkins. The doctor operates down the front stretch.
He got it. New race leader. He's surprised that they're going to go 3 wide. It falls down the back straightaway for $5,000. You can't make this up, Rick. New race leader, Mike Harrison. Hashtag Halls. He does it. He goes to the
Jacob
front.
Hawkins has come up lame. He's got a flat tire.
Harrison
Hawkins
leads.
has a flat.
Man.
Hawkins has a flat. Caution is out.
Wow. You cannot make this up, Rick. Unbelievable here at the Legion Speedway.
15 to go, and Hawkins has to go to Junior Nolan in the pits and get a fresh right rear. Wow. Dustin Jarrett, it just does not get any better than this. That is just, it's incredible to watch these guys do what they do. So the Two Brothers Motorsports team is now going to change the tire on the 13.
They put the jack, wasn't working. They got the jack underneath the race car now, and one of the guys down here helping lift the race car up, Don Hammer of all people. I think he could have single-handedly done it himself.
Imagine that.
Yeah, but they've got the rear end of this race car jacked up. They've got the shredded right rear tire off. They've got a new one bolted on, and that 13 is going to be able to make his way back out. But, guys, he's going to have to restart at the tail of the lead lap cars with 15 laps to go.
Yeah, there is pretty much nothing left of that right rear. We saw it on the dirtondirt.com and dirtvision.com video. Man, what a tough break for a driver that looked like he was going to $5,000. He was pretty solid.
Great job by Webb Dillard down there as well. And I tell you what, guys, real quick, I know Dustin's listening in.
That,
ouch.
yeah,
Harrison
very much.
Restarting on the bottom. Can he
Wow.
be thinking about a slide job, boys?
I don't know.
Oh, they're bunching up. Here we go. Kind of a head scratcher to me. Harrison down to the inside of Alan Weiser. Weiser hustles that car around the outside of him. Didn't get the start he wanted down the back straightaway, but Alan Weiser goes low. Here comes Strickler, a slider on Harrison. Just when we thought Harrison had a chance to win, there he goes back to third. Weiser to second. Things are heating up. 14 to go. Strickler again. Wow, what a race down the back straightaway. Harrison remounts the horse down alongside of Alan Weiser. Side by side for second. Danny Schwartz leads, but a hornet's nest behind him. Rick, OMG, what a race.
How about your 16th place starter? Kenny Wallace is up to 7th. Herm has been on the bottom, is now side by side. Harrison inside Schwartz. Slide job in turn number 4. Harrison clears him. And the Highland Hornet, your new leader. Trouble in turn 4. McKinney may have just saw the championship go by the wayside. Mike McKinney around in 4. May have just surrendered the title. We'll have to wait and see. Wow. Mike Harrison officially your leader. Danny Swartz second. Alan Weiser third. And McKinney had made his way to 10th. Oh, my. Kenny Wallace, guys, up to 7th from 16th. Does Herm have something?
Well, Mike McKinney definitely not happy with someone out there, and I will admit I didn't see who it was or what happened. But
Well,
he
he
was
was the 19. Harrison leads. Will it be hashtag Halls here tonight in $5,000 at a championship? 12 to go. No,
they're
bunching
mixing
up.
it
Look
out.
out. Here we go.
They got all into each other's business. They sorted it out, but it's Mike Harrison showing away. Swartz second, Weiser third, Strickler fourth, Losh fifth. Kenny is now sixth. Herm continues to dig on the bottom.
Good battle for that second spot down the front straightaway. The 25 of Alan Weiser. Down to the inside, Danny Schwartz at 21 second. But here comes Kyle Strickler down to the outside at 25 of Alan Weiser. For third to the outside. 25 to the inside, 19 to the outside. Down the front straightaway. Who's it going to be? Strickler's got him by a nose. Strickler to third. Alan Weiser to fourth. Good battle for fifth. Here comes Herm again.
10 laps to go. Make it 9 when they come across the line. Kenny Wallace trying to take fifth from Losh. Mission accomplished. He'll set his sights on Alan Weiser. Kenny Wallace from 16th continues to pick him off, taking the short way around.
Good run for the Herminator at car number 36. Down the back straightaway. Going to go to work on Derek Losh. Mike Harrison now with 8 laps to go. Danny Schwartz second, Strickler third, then it's Weiser and the 36 of Kenny Wallace. Wallace going to drive down to the inside of Derek Losh in car number 21. He's going to go by him. So Kenny Wallace to fifth. Now they're going to work on Alan Weiser, who's working in the middle of the speedway. 3-car battle for the 4th spot. Down the front straightaway. Good run for Kenny Wallace as he tries to take it away. Oh, and problems for Strickler. He jumps the cushion. Here comes 25 of Weiser. That's a battle for third. 6 to go, Rick. Mike Harrison's race to lose at this point.
1 by 2 by 2 out of turn number 4. Kenny Wallace in that 5th spot, trying to close in now on Alan Weiser. Lost trying to take 5th back away from him. He'll get that done. Danny Schwartz is not letting Harrison get out of his sights. 5 laps to go. The doctor may operate yet.
Yes.
He's right there.
Here he comes in a hurry, too. Here comes Danny Schwartz. Lap traffic mainly on the bottom. 4 to go. And Mike Harrison is going to have to hustle that thing around. Here comes Danny Schwartz. 4 laps to go. Lap traffic in front of your race leaders. What's going to happen here? Strickler, oh, and Schwartz slips up. Here comes Strickler, here comes Weiser. Herminator's hanging out there in the top 12.
I think Schwartz would like to see one more caution for a late race charge. He's a good distance behind. The only thing that's going to help him is now Harrison is in lap traffic. 2 to go this time, Mike. Harrison doesn't quite have it won yet.
We'll see if Danny Schwartz can track him down. It's his race to lose. 2 laps to go from the driver out of Highland, Illinois. He's got to deal with Dan Rourke. It's not over yet here at the Legion Speedway. Oh, and Harrison hits Rourke down the back straightaway, and Rourke slides to a stop at the bottom of the speedway. Oh, boy.
That is not what Harrison wanted to see. That is exactly what Schwartz and Strickler wanted. Two laps to go, and the big lead that he had is gone.
Keep your eyes on the doctor, Danny Schwartz. He's going to pull something out of the hat. Harrison trying to hold him behind him. Strickler, you know, is going to throw some haymakers. Here we go, 2 to go. Strickler throwing a slide job at Danny Schwartz, going to take the second spot. Schwartz wisely ducks back underneath. Here comes Weiser. White flag out this time by. Can Mike Harrison do it tonight? Slider from Strickler. They're 3 wide for the runner-up spot down the front straightaway. Strickler going to go to second now. Caution comes out. Dan Rourke sideways. Wow.
And we'll have to wait and see. 3 cars cross the line, so I don't know if we're going to have 1 to go or 2 to go. We're going to have to wait and see.
A-Dog, Alan Weiser, and Herm. Kenny Wallace is running in the top 5. Losh behind him. 2 to go at Fals for $5 grand in the Summit Racing Equipment Modified Nationals. Here we go. Who's it going to be? A slider from Danny Schwartz. Strickler back down to the inside. Harrison's got to love what he sees in the rear view. They're looking to go 3 wide for the race lead. What a battle. Strickler and the 21 of Danny Schwartz down the front straightaway. Strickler going to go to second. Final time. Down the back straightaway. Here we go, Rick. Mike Harrison trying to do it. Some sliders behind him. It's not going to be enough. The driver out of Highland, Illinois. 1 final go at him. Strickler, it's not enough. Mike Harrison wins the Summit Racing Equipment Modified Nationals. Battle down to the line. Strickler second, Schwartz third, Weiser fourth, Derek Losh fifth. Herminator comes home sixth, seventh. Chris Arnold, 8th. Tate Davenport, 9th. Out of Paris, Tennessee, Lucas Lee, and 10th, the Reaper, McKay Winger. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner out of Highland, Illinois. How about it for Mike Harrison? And race fans, we just got confirmation. It is official. And he gets the thumbs up. Your Summit Racing Equipment Modified Nationals champion as well in 24H. Your winner tonight of $5 grand and your champion of the Summit Racing Equipment Modified Nationals. Let's hear it one more time. Fairbury Speedway. Oh my. Here comes the famous victory lap for the driver out of Highland. You gotta love it here, the Fairbury American Legion Speedway. Simply put, that dude puts on a show. Backstretch, come to your feet. What a run. Hashtag Halls. Mike Harrison, your winner.
$5,000 for winning the race, and another $5,000 for winning the Summit Racing Equipment Modified National Championship. He's already a multi-time dirt car national champion. And simply put, he puts another notch in the belt. So he gets the hat on and gets ready to climb out of the 24H. Comes down and gets a handshake from Kyle Strickler. He's going to climb out of the car, Fairbury, out of Highland, Illinois. Let him hear ya. It's Mike Harrison. Holy cow, man. What a race. What a show. Talk about that win.
All I can say is you guys want to see a grown man cry, come on down here, because this 2 years in a row that this has come down to the last night on the championship night, and I ended up pulling it off. You know, there's some damn good cars here tonight, and I was worried about this one, but God damn it, we pulled it off.
How did you pull it off? You had to sit back for a little while. I don't want to say you sat back, but you had to watch what some of those guys were doing in front of you in lap traffic and just where they were maneuvering their cars, it looked like.
Yeah, well, I mean, it just needed to, I just needed to wait and let everybody settle in, you know. I mean, right there off the bat, you know, everybody was kind of everywhere, and then we kind of all single filed there on the top for, you know, it seemed like about 10 laps or so, and, you know, I was just pacing myself, letting things come to me, and, you know, I mean, once I got to him, you know, then it was just a matter of making the right moves at the right time. And, you know, I know me and Strickler, we went back and forth a few times. I mean, he's a hard-nosed racer just like I am, and I knew that I didn't want to let him get out in front of me and get in a rhythm, you know, because he would have been tough. So hats off to him. I think he ended up finishing second, but hats off to him. Hats off to everybody else. I'm goddamn, that had to be a hell of a show to watch. I can't wait to watch the video. Thank Fairbury again. I know I say it all the time, but thank these guys for everything they do for us modified guys. The show that they put on for you fans, and last you fans for coming out and supporting us. You know, I mean, if it wouldn't be for you guys, we wouldn't have racetracks. We wouldn't be able to come showcase what we can do. Last thing, all my sponsors that help me make all this happen, you know, it takes every single sponsor on this car to make this whole deal happen for me and my team and all these boys right here. I mean, I can't say enough about all them guys because, you know, they just drive me and drive me and drive me and keep me going and keep me young, you know. I mean, it's I can't say enough about them and Bob and my wife, and I mean, it's unbelievable.
Mike, you're a $10,000 winner with that one right there. Congratulations.
Thank you guys. Thanks for covering the races. Thank all you fans again. Thank Jim Greenleaf with Summit for everything he does for us modified guys. I mean, I talk to him quite a bit, and he knows I can't thank him enough and everything he does for me and for the whole modified support. So thank him too, because he does a lot.
How about it, ladies and gentlemen? Mike Harrison picks up the win and the Summit Racing Equipment Modified National Championship. He gets that trophy presented to him right now in victory lane, and a pair of $5,000 paychecks, guys. That is going to be a hard one to top.